Did you ever see Woody Allen movies here?
Woody Allen, I had the great pleasure to, I
meet
know his secretary, Norma Lee Clark, was one of our tenants uptown when we managed a building uptown. And she also writes romance novels and autographed a few and gave them to me as a present at that time. We've seen some Woody Allen movies. He's quite funny. And the other day we went to a wonderful circus, and it was called Cirque du Soleil, which has been performing at Battery Park.
Say, what is the biggest difference between the American mind and the European spirit?
I think the American mind is more looking out for your neighbor.
Especially here in New York City or also in California?
Of course, a lot of it depends on what kind of people you are together with and where they are as far as spirit is concerned. If you have a streetwise person or a street person, you won't find that quality.
Mm-hmm.
But I find that a lot of American people do exhibit a certain amount of character, which is still not to do what you want to, but to do what is right, rather than what you want to do. They give a lot to charity, and that has to do with the spirit, and that has to do with the heart. If you don't give, you don't incorporate the heart in the whole thing.
Is it only the average people or also the richest?
Okay, if you have enough or a lot, you can be gracious because it doesn't hurt you at all. But I have experienced that even the people that don't have, or in many cases, the people that don't have are the ones that are the greatest givers. I don't know how quickly you can understand the American way, but there is a very crystal clear message that's brought about that, they're just like, wow, what was that? That felt good. Somebody gave me something. Somebody was nice to me. Somebody showed me the way. In Germany, I find people are more reserved. They're not so ready. Even in the family, they're not so ready to. When I go to Germany, my brother is home. He won't call me. I have to call him. And I'm saying, but I came all the way from America to Germany. I don't have a phone. You have a phone. Why don't you call? Well, it's up to you to call me. You came here. And that is, where's the heart? And that's family. Let alone strangers, So when my family come here, I drop everything. But that's because I'm already American. That's what you do. You alter your plans because it's not important, because now you want to give.
It's for me also interesting or important to get the experience about the way of life, all these little things.
Right. You see, in New York being the melting pot of the world.
Isn't really a melting pot?
A melting pot meaning you have all the nations. Unlike any other city in the world, you have all the nations come together. You have every ethnic background that you can think of in New York City living side by side. That enables a New Yorker to be more flexible. It enables him to be more tolerant. And to me, it's a beautiful thing. And you see the variety, and I find that the American mind the vision is much broader that's why I don't think I could ever go back to Germany and live, because I find that the German mind they have sort of tunnel vision. It's narrow-minded.
The German ones?
Yes. Now, I don't know the super educated. The person that has traveled worldwide, has been to Asia, has been to Australia, has been to, and has spent time there. They're their vision has broadened, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I think that a New Yorker is much more broad-minded than even people who live in the South or live, because he's
That's what I mean.
exposed
Yeah.
to so much, and he has to make decisions, and he has to make choices, and he has to split-second
That's what I-
decisions and
that's
what
what
to
I
stay
mean.
away from and what to do. It's a fast, but you learn. Either you learn or you go down under. It's like they have an expression here. It's either sink or swim.
Yeah.
So you swim and you learn fast.
I made here in the subway and in Manhattan.
People will
To
talk
get
to you.
very, very fast contact to people.
And that's what it's all about. Isn't that what our life is all about?
Sure.
To share with one another, to
I get better
grow.
contact here to people than in Germany.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because you see, but that's where the heart is.
You mean?
I feel what comes out of your mouth
Mm.
is what your heart and your mind is.
Mm.
See, if you have whatever, it does say that whatever comes out of your mouth, that is what your spirit is. If hurtful things come out of your mouth, then you can, discern what kind of spirit that is. But if good and positive things come out of, encouraging things come out of your mouth, then my boss, for instance, I am so blessed to have this lady as my boss. She says, Erica, I have problems too. I can be late every day of the week. When I walk through the door, she will give me such a big, bright smile. It's like, thank God you're here. I need you. I want you. Forget about it. No problem. I know you're trying. I know you have so much to do. I know you're tired. You're here. I appreciate it. Try this in Germany. You'll be hung by the third time you're late. That is also part of America.
Yeah.
All these little things, you can't even express them at, one particular
It's hard
time.
to express.
But, as you think and as you talk, these things do come out. And that is America, where it is, mercy. I appreciate what you're going through. Many people in New York who believe in evolution. But to me, living in New York is to see God's creation. And what is the most precious thing that He created? Is it cattle or land, trees? Sure, they have, I don't know how many, hundreds and hundreds of variety. But what has a spirit? What has a mind? What has a heart? What can give? Sure, a tree can give fruit, and a dog can give love or whatever. America is everything. America is everybody. America is freedom, because America is one for all and all for one.
You're proud to be an American?
Yeah, I am. Even though, and I hate to sound like a religious nut, but I'm proud to be a German because God has created German people with wonderful qualities. They have they have strong character because they have qualities of organization. They have endurance. They can labor long hours, and they can just hang in there and make it all worthwhile. And they have a great deal of love also. Unfortunately, today a lot of it is lost because they're no longer striving to make the best automobile in the world. They're no longer striving to make the best camera in the world. They have slacked off, which is a shame. But still, I am very proud to be a German. But I'm also very proud to be able. Not proud is not the right word. I'm very thankful to have the opportunity to learn what love is all about. And love is giving.
So let's talk a little bit about the American culture.
American culture is beautiful because
in Germany
it
they
has
say that
everything.
the Americans have no real culture. Or the real culture of the United States is Coca-Cola, isn't it?
No, that's not true.
Is that wrong?
Yes. The picture is painted because of money. America is not Madison Avenue. That is the glitter and the glamour that you see, because you don't see the American dream. You can feel it. You can see it and you can feel it, but you cannot, it's nothing material.
You think the Americans are not material?
Yes. Some Americans are very material. But the American spirit and the American dream you cannot see. You can only feel it.